Oh yeah, that's how you know we're playing Persona 1. Get used to this song if you play Persona 1 because you're gonna hear it a lot. If you've ever played Persona 3 onwards, then you'll be unfamiliar with this, but SMT in Persona was first person, and it takes a while to get used to, but I do really like it. You know what? That's a pretty good reason to think that it's cursed. Don't build your buildings on haunted sites. It's never ended well. Yeah, no problem, old man. Hey Nanjo, your butler is hiding behind the vending machine. You should fire him. Looks like the zombies killed your butler. Must be a weight off your shoulders, now you don't even have to fire him. If anything, you should thank them. Hey, it's that butterfly. I hope you guys like butterflies because Persona 1 will not shut up about butterflies. For those not in the know, Persona 1 has two routes. The Snow Queen route and the Sebek route. I think it's Sebek. It's S-E-B-E-C. I'm gonna say Sebek. It's like Quebec. I'm not saying the letters every time. Anyway, you don't have to do both to beat the game. But I'm going to do both. And since the Snow Queen canonically comes first, I'm gonna be doing that first. Man, never noticed before, but that is a whack-ass mural to have in your school. I agree with ISA. If it's well known that this mask is evil, why were you just keeping it in the gym storage room? Throw that shit in a volcano, don't stick it with the belly ball mats. So for some reason, when the Snow Queen froze the school, the layout of the school completely changed, and things like gun stores and a casino showed up. I've never understood this, but it does let me play video poker at school, so I guess I can't be too critical. Careful with your wording there, ISA. You might strike a nerve with this game's key demographic. Okay, two things. One, I forgot that his demon was attached to himself. That's cool. Two, that's just a penis. Come on, Mara is more subtle than that. Oh, look at these cute little Jack Frosts over here. Holy shit, it's Raiho! Bow down for the return of the king. He didn't get his own game like you wanted, but he did get to show up in another series. I'm okay with that. I love you, Raiho. I like your thinking, ISA. One tasteful swastika coming right up. I'm not gonna lie, I think about this scene all the time. It's one of the most pathetic scenes I've seen, regardless of media. And the first time I played this game, it almost broke me. I was on the verge of tears. I was laughing at it. I cannot explain to you why I found it so funny. It's just so pathetic. I love some of this game's choices for enemies. What demons should our cast fight? Oh, I don't know. How about a toilet with a hand in it and a haunted basketball? We went through that whole tower to get to you. You could at least sit up to talk to us. Your dad and friends were right. You are rude. See, the cool thing about me editing all of my footage down and not just doing a let's play is that I can cut out all of the grinding that I have to do in this game. Because this is how you grind in Persona 1. You set everyone to do a random buff or debuff stat to level their personas, and then you just give the last character Megadolone. Rinse repeat over and over and over for several hours. Does that sound fun? It's not. Smart Persona players will tell me to level up something other than Dex, and I will tell them, no. Okay, that's someone's fetish. No other explanation for that. Not sure I even want to begin unpacking what I'm looking at any further. Another thing that I love about Persona 1's enemies is that every once in a while you get an enemy that's just a straight up horror movie reference. Don't get shit like that in Persona 5. You're not gonna see Pumpkinhead show up do backbreakers on Goro Akechi. Only Pumpkinhead that game needs is Pyrojack. So, the gimmick of this dungeon is that the boss gets stronger the longer that you take to finish it. And that's why she tells you to go get the mirror shard. It's entirely to waste time. You don't need it to beat the dungeon. So instead, you can just run straight to the boss, and she panics because she's underleveled. And I think that's an awesome gimmick. I wish modern Persona would do shit like that still. It's really cool. Withholding a key item needed to save everyone's lives, including your own. I both respect the hustle and wish nothing but ill will upon you. Wait, Longinus? When did I pick that up? I guess the spear that Hitler was looking for in Persona 2 was in Persona 1 the whole time. He was looking in the wrong place. Who could have guessed? Oh no, it's Madarame. You're a few games too early, buddy. I really love this game's idea of Thanatos is just a little guy with some worms. A little different than the version that we'll see in 3. This fight is just further evidence that Atlus loves making you fight eyeballs. It's a very strange type of enemy to fixate on, but Atlus and Capcom, they both love eyeballs. We're jumping right into it, fighting the mask. Oh, excuse my rudeness. Let me mind my manners. We're fighting the big mask. And there we go. It's gone. You know what I say to that? You can throw your mask away. No more pretending. Oh no, it's Two-Face. I tricked you all. This is actually a Batman game. Of course I'll be friends with you, Raiho. If only Soulless Army and King Abaddon had given me this option. It's what stopped them from being perfect games. Persona 1 isn't a perfect game, but the question does bump it up a bit. I have previously mentioned my dislike of SMT's mazes, and as far as I'm concerned, this is the worst one. Maybe there's a worst one in future games, but I wouldn't know yet. For now, this is the worst one. Maki, I don't remember you being here. Oh no, she's turning into a Bionicle. What the hell, Mark? She's like 6. Persona series, be normal for 10 minutes challenge. Now, I will turn you all against each other. No, stop, your punches heal each other. Oh, I didn't plan for this scenario. Okay, I think I'm finally done with the maze. So I want you all to see what the maps look like. 4 floors of this bullshit. Just hours of fumbling around to get to the final boss. I hate it. Alright, final boss time. Y'all ready for some harrowing gameplay? Yeah, the Night Queen only really does elemental spells, so if you get a persona that absorbs elements and set it to auto attack with your guns, the final fight basically plays itself. So I've cast all my buffs, and I'm gonna go do some things, and hopefully when I come back, I'll have won. It's like 10 minutes later. I went and I made a sandwich. I played with my dogs. The fight's still going. I'm gonna go make some tea. Oh shit, I won! That's cool. And that's the end of the Snow Queen route. Now on to the Sebek route, where we have to do all of our character leveling and persona fusing all over again, because there's no form of New Game Plus. Fantastic. Watch out, Mackie. It's a leprechaun. Either it wants your Lucky Charms, or it's looking for Jennifer Aniston. And neither of those are good. I wonder where that key could be. Couldn't possibly be in this cupboard labeled key, could it? Wow, crazy. Who would have thought? Fun fact about this line. In the original version of the game, Mark was black. So this line makes Nanjo seem kind of mean in this version. But in the original, way worse. No. Oh god, I almost said yes. Let me be more clear then. Absolutely not. Go away, Brown. Where'd the school go? It's just fully gone. It's just a crater. If only there were an Alice Cooper song for the occasion. Oh my god, I almost did it again. I don't want ISA either. Man, I forgot how good the soundtrack to this game was. The first time I played it, I think I was too frustrated to appreciate it. But now that I know what's going on and I'm paying attention, I kinda wanna just stand here and listen to the music. That's good. That's good too. That's good. That's not great. Which one of you was keeping their poison fart gas in the cupboard? I remember that boss being harder, and I fought him with a full party last time. It's like the game gets easier when you adequately prepare for every possible situation. Something I may not have done in my first playthrough. Oh, that haircut beard combo is more evil than whatever shit Kandori has you doing. I don't like that. Jail, immediately. It feels wrong to walk around the school and not hear school days. Almost like I'm cheating on the game with itself. And just like that, we have our full party. Sorry to all those characters who I had to turn down. It's just very important that I get the edgy loser on my team as fast as possible. I mean, Brown can't fight demons with his fists, and no one else fights wearing a blazer and a tie with no shirt underneath, so Reiji just seems like the optimal choice. Remember what I said about how Mark used to be black and they didn't change the script? Yeah, it's not great sometimes. I hope you're all prepared for the stupidest battle across the entirety of Persona. It's Tesso. I'm sorry, weird mouse tank thing. You were too pure for this world. School Days is playing in the school again. All is right with the world. Except for all those demons outside, but I'll deal with those later. I really respect that Nanjo's main character trait in this game is just to be racist. A bold direction that I don't think they'll take for Persona 6. You know, I didn't want to kill the elder god living in the sewers. But these are the things that I must do to progress in this game. So I'm sorry, Mr. Sothoth Jr. Please don't tell your dad on me. See, you reeled me in with the cute girl, but then you killed my interest by saying I'd have to fight them. That's a real 1-2 punch. Kinda mean to do that to me, kid. What do we got over here? We got some sushi and some sort of show. And over here we got Jack Frost and Devil Summoner. That's cool. If only I could play that game in English. Hint, hint, Atlas. I kind of thought that the transition from suburban mall to underground temple would be more gradual. Silly me. Again with the racism. Persona 1, I try to defend you. Why are you like this? I forgot that there was a fight using only 2 party members. See, moments like this could be so good in a remake, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. That's for being racist. I mean, the guy you insulted is Japanese, so your insult doesn't really work, but it's the intention that matters. Almost every Persona game has a dialogue choice that dictates the ending. However, the other games tell you that your choice is important, and this game just doesn't. So if you answer these questions wrong, you can get the bad ending without even knowing what you did wrong. Thank you, Persona. You know what my favorite part of dungeon crawling is? Fumbling around in the dark and running into walls until I find a path. Or more enemies to fight. Ah, I got bonked. Whatever, I didn't need that health anyway. Let's try this one. You fool, I'm already at 1 health. Your trap means nothing to me. I already have egg on my face. More egg means nothing to me but an eventually larger omelet. Reiji and Kandori are brothers? What a twist. Real talk though, I didn't get Reiji on my team when I first played Persona 1, so when he shows up in 2 and mentions his brother Kandori, I was genuinely very confused. I really like the setting of a haunted house. I hope we get more weird themed dungeons in Persona 6, because I'd love to see a modern haunted house dungeon. Oh, this track is so good. Persona 1, you're so good sometimes. Why do you have to be so bad at other times? You're tearing me apart. Another thing that I like about Persona 1 and 2 is that you fight a lot of weird human enemies. Arguably, the lack of them makes it more special when you fight other people in 3 and 4 and 5, but I just like fighting regular people sometimes. I'm a big fan of Kandori in this game, because he does all this shit to become a god, and then when he has all the powers of a god, he realizes that being a god just kind of sucks. Bye, Kandori. See you in the next game. Oh, I mean, rest in peace, because he's totally dead. Nyarlathotep? I don't remember him being in this. Go back to your own game, I'll deal with you later. I completely forgot he had a second phase. Ignore my previous condolences, they mean nothing. There. Now he's totally 110% dead. definitely not coming back in the sequels. I know people make fun of the "it was all a dream" way of explaining things in some media, but I actually really like the idea that the entire other world comes from the real world Mackie's imagination. It's a cool idea. Before I get some comments saying that Kandori didn't die, how do you explain this? The text box doesn't lie. Yeah, eat shit, Nanjo. Friendship ended with Mackie. Now Mark is my favorite character. Oh, that two-person boss fight from earlier wasn't enough for you? Here, have an entire dungeon where it's just you and Maki. Thank you, game. That's definitely what I was asking for earlier. Whoa, I'm seeing double. 4 Naoyas. Also, just real talk, I love that you find Shadow Naoya just hanging out playing arcade games at the bottom of a cave. It's a very weird moment in an already weird game. Well, I did something I never did for this game. I did some grinding, and I went out and I got the ultimate personas. Because my first playthrough, I barely got to the end of the game. I was fighting tooth and nail for that final boss, and I hated it. So now I'm more knowledgeable, and I'm coming back with a vengeance. Alright, Pandora, I love your design, with the weird Mackie head coming out of your foreskin, and your theme rules, but it's time for you to go down. She's probably going to change her affinities at the beginning, or halfway through, so let's plan for that. Yeah! You idiot, you fell right into my trap. I'm the greatest tactician that ever lived. Eat shit, Pandora. I'm glad that I came back to this game. Initially it left a kind of sour taste in my mouth, but coming back to it, knowing more about the mechanics and how to use my party well, I can appreciate it more than I previously did. I don't love it, but I do like it, which is a serious improvement on how I previously felt.